What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? There's a video circulating of a man who received a 43-year sentence for 2 armed robberies. And he cried like a baby. The first thing that came to my mind was, oh, poor little baby. You wasn't crying when you was waving that gun in them folks' face. You see, I don't mean to be judgmental. I'm just calling it what it is. I think it's some straight up sucker shit for somebody to go out and wave guns in folks' faces and they get caught up in something that they brought up on themselves and then they want to cry. I understand being disappointed, like, damn, I messed up, man. Damn, I shouldn't have did that. Man, I was tripping. I get that. You made a mistake. People make mistakes. I get that. But man, something like that, armed robbery, don't cry. Accept your time. Face it like a man. Face it with that same energy you had when you was robbing those folks. I mean, what did you think was going to happen when they finally caught up with you? Thought they was going to say, well, we understand your circumstances, sir, and you came from a hard background, and we're going to go ahead and just give you a break. I saw a news story where a guy had committed a series of crimes. Nobody got killed. He was a first-time offender. They gave him 162 years. These people do not care about you. When you do something like that, and you end up in that courtroom, they are going to hide your ass. Believe that. If you want to be a gangster, I get it. Gangster, gangster. Man, look on the bright side. If you're a gangster, you probably got homies that are gangsters, and they're probably locked up too. So think of it as an extended vacation. You know, you're going to holler at the homies. Man. But who uses weapons in 2019 anyway to rob? You don't have to use weapons. Now, I'm not advocating that somebody go out there and rob. I'm not saying that. But I just look at some of the things that people do, and the stuff that you get the most time for is really the things that you make the least amount of money doing. Like when you look at people that do counterfeit, all of these people that be out there selling counterfeit goods. When the last time you seen somebody get a life sentence for selling counterfeit goods? However, these people got crazy loot. They make millions of dollars a year selling counterfeit goods. If they get caught, it's like a misdemeanor. They hardly ever do any time. And if they do some time, it's like I've never seen anybody get more than 5 years. No matter how much counterfeit goods they were caught with. It doesn't matter. So even when it's come to selling dope, man, these people are hard on a drug dealer, especially a black one. If you're going to do something, I'm not advocating. I advocate that all black men, especially black people, period, go the straight and narrow, because it's already set up to target you already. If you give them an excuse, you really out of here. You really ain't got no get back. So I advise all black people, man, straight and narrow, man. Straight and narrow. They building the prisons with us in mind. I would advise you to avoid it by all means. But if you are going to take that chance, think about what it is that you're going to do. Like, put up a chart. This is what I'm thinking about doing. And this is the type of time they give people for doing what I'm about to do. If I get caught, more than likely, you're going to get caught eventually. if you don't get caught the first time, you'll get caught the second, third, fourth, fifth, or 100 or 1,000 times, but you will get caught. So think about the time, the crime, the time, the potential time, how much money is going to cost you to try to fight the case. And if you got any kids and you got any plans for the future and stuff, consider those things too. Like weigh the whole thing out. Like, look at the details. Don't just look at, okay, I see a lick, I'm gonna go hit this lick, and then you don't know what to do after that. Because most of the time when people get caught up in crime, they ain't even got money for the lawyer. You can have a dude been out there for 5 years and finally get caught up, and he got to call around and patch up money just to make bail. So to me, it just don't make a lot of sense. I say again, go straight and narrow. But if you're gonna jump out there, you know, at least be wise about it. At least be calculating about it. You know, all these white dudes out here be committing these crimes and stuff. I see them on American Greed all the time. These dudes be getting people for millions of dollars, and they end up with an 8-year sentence, 6-year sentence, 3-year sentence, 12 years. But you very seldom see a life sentence, 50 years or 40 or 30 years. That's rare. But it's common for people that do low-level type drugs, like crimes like selling drugs and robbery. Robbery, you don't even hardly get money when you rob, especially when you do stuff like convenience stores and restaurants and stuff like that, or just home invasions. You don't know what's in there. You don't know what, you just taking a total gamble. You don't know what kind of money is on the other side. And a lot of times dudes don't even walk out with nothing, man, and they get a whole bunch of years and stuff. It just don't make a lot of sense to me. That's all I'm saying. But I can tell you this. If in the past, anytime I've ever done anything, I've always took my bitter with my sweet. And I may have been like, damn, drop my head. But never once ever cried about any punishment. Never. Wouldn't do that. I don't think it's manly. But if they had given me 43 years, man, it wouldn't have been safe for nobody. I'm coming to get everybody. 43 years? Hell no. The judge should have gave his ass another 5 years for crime. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?